like to introduce Scotty Goldman, a good Baptist last name, Scotty Goldman, and he's going to introduce our Alaska partners. Thank you.
I want to thank you for your support of Partnership Missions and affirming the 5-year partnership with our Alaska friends. While I'm excited and Buddy Champion is excited, there are some other folks here that are more excited than we are. These are friends from the Alaska Baptist Resource Network that have come here to share with you during in the display area about the work in Alaska. We kind of got a little jump start with some relationships we already had established, and you know from our Myers-Mallory emphasis this year that Jamie Baldwin, retired state missionary, spent 6 months in Alaska working with Pastor Cody here in the center. And I know Cody would love to talk to you about opportunities in the southeast part of Alaska. But we also have Jay McKee, a native Alabamian who has been my contact there for the last several years. And also Randy Covington, who is the executive director of the Alaska Baptist Resource Network. So Randy would invite you to come for a moment and bring greetings and share with these folks. And I know you want to make Randy and these guys feel welcome here.
Yeah, you've already done that. It's a real joy to be with you, and we thank you so much for the opportunity to come and celebrate with your convention as you talk about work across your state and as you fellowship together and seek to extend the kingdom here in your state. But one of the things that I love about Alabama Baptist is you're not just restricted to the boundaries of your great state. You have a desire to see the gospel go beyond your borders, across the United States of America, to a place in the north where Southern Baptists gather to worship every Sunday, to help us in reaching our state for Jesus Christ. So thank you so much for the partnership, Dr. Lance and Scotty, for the invitation to come and be here. And of course, we've already had a long-term partnership with the Alabama Baptist Foundation. John Ashworth has been working with us, and before him, Barry Bledsoe, in a great time of partnering together and helping our foundation get its feet on the ground and to be able to contribute to the ministries of our great state. We congratulate you on what you're doing, and we are so excited about the partnership that we're going to be entering into in these next 5 years and maybe even beyond. And we just thank you and appreciate you so much, and we promise to pray for you as you continue to labor here in God's field in Alabama. And if you want to be a part of the ministry that's going on in Alaska, we have a table out here in the exhibit booth. We'd love for you to come by, and we'll talk to you more about opportunities of how you can get involved in our partnership in Alaska. God bless you, Alabama Baptists.
Alaska is the last frontier of forgotten churches. It's a commonplace in every denomination that serves in Alaska to button doors and walk away.
I received a call from my counterpart in Alaska, Jay McKee, who is an Alabamian, by the way. But Jay had told me about the church in Craig and how they really had a need for someone to come and work in some very critical areas in their church revitalization and evangelism, community outreach, and some construction experience. And Jamie Baldwin just fit that bill. He checked all of the boxes.
This church started out as Anchor Baptist Church, and several years ago went through some real struggles and hurts. They started, prior to that, they bought this property and started the building. As soon as they got it dried in, had several difficulties, and so therefore it was basically an abandoned, building with just a handful of people. It's what it looked like.
We needed to relaunch. We needed to start over and realize that we had to cut our anchor so that we could live with the Spirit. Our verse for the church is 2 Corinthians 3:17, and paraphrasing it is, where the Spirit of the Lord is, you have liberty. I think we were stuck. We were stuck.
The ultimate goal was to get this passable. And so as God provided for the finances and the mission teams of coming and doing the construction, As things started progressing, yesterday we had Vacation Bible School inside the building. It was raining out here. We had children inside. Yesterday, to me, was a minor miracle. Even the pastor, Brother Cody, said, I would have never dreamed we could have ever done anything inside this building this year. All of the activity and the emphasis, I don't think there's been a Sunday that I have been here since April that there have not been a visitor, some visitor to show up at the church. So the relaunch was great. Again, talked to some folks who said, we've been looking for a church. And we're trying to, follow up and encourage them with that. I'd planned on retiring and I served my time, I thought, okay, I'll go and do whatever. I've been in ministry almost 50 years and had some tremendous experiences in my 50 years of ministry. I've never done anything as hard as I've done in the last 3 months and what we're looking at. But neither have I done anything half as rewarding as what I'm experiencing here. I have learned to trust God in a whole new way.
All of those logistical things that were done so that the teams could get here and we could get word out about Vacation Bible School and other things that are going on in the church all took place because of Alabama Baptist generosity through the Myers-Mallory State Missions offering.
One of the things, I guess, that I have learned through this experience is to appreciate Alabama Baptist so much more. The cooperative program, the Myers-Mallory State Mission offering, it has been so refreshing to know that I have the support and help I need here to do what I've been asked to do.